Hi, hey, hello. My name's Matt. How are you doing? My other alter alias is Roshi. I don't know if you knew that. It's at the bottom of the screen. So it's right there. Yeah, you already know. Anyway, how are y'all doing? Y'all? God, I should never use that word. Anyway, today I have some Black Ops 2 gameplay in the background. It's some console gameplay, which is pretty sad. I know it doesn't look as good as the PC. It doesn't look as sharp, but it still looks okay. I tried to do my best to mess with the color correction and everything for it, but I didn't want to do too much to the game, you know. Anyway, so the video yesterday or 2 days ago went down very well. I liked all the likes and the comments, as well as I did hit 200 subscribers off of that video for some fucking reason. People decided to subscribe to me. Like 10 more accounts did. So I guess that's cool. Anyway, yesterday it was around like 3 o'clock at night, or in the morning, I guess. Yeah. And I was watching some podcasts. This is usually how I like end my night. I'm usually like listening to music and playing Isaac, or listening to music and just playing some indie arcade game that I find on Steam. Because I end up purchasing a lot of games that I only play once or twice on Steam, which is very unfortunate. But some of them I kind of enjoy. But it's either I put music in the background or I put podcasts in the background. But last night I didn't really feel like playing Isaac. I didn't really feel like playing any video games because I've been playing them all day, and I was like, well, I think it's time to, because if you didn't know, I don't really do much during my day. So when I'm not playing video games and when I'm not making videos, I'm also making graphics for my channel, and I'm also trying to brand my channel and figure out ways that I can improve my content on my channel. But today I just didn't feel like it. I felt like taking a break and just kind of watching other videos to see what they're doing that I enjoy. So podcasts are always been one of my favorite things to watch. The video ones where they show like in the studio, kind of like it's a radio station kind of podcast, and they're interviewing a certain person, and I was watching a bunch of those, from band members to rappers to hip-hop artists. I was just watching my favorite hip-hop artists and artists in general being interviewed on these stations, and I picked and choose, and I realized which stations I like to listen to, not by the people on the station, but what's going on around them and the quality of the station and how they set everything up. And some of the intros to the videos from these stations caught my eye, and they intrigued me to come in. And that's called branding. And branding is a super important part of a channel. If you've never heard of this and you don't have any graphics for your channel, you just kind of made them, or you made them on your own, or you went to Google and just took an image and they don't look that appealing and nice, that's where people are going to be turned off to your channel. They want a professional, nice looking branded channel, but they don't want to see a copycat of all these other channels' brandings, because then they're just going to feel like you're one of them and you're in the loop, and why watch you when they could watch him, you know? So I try to do something different with my channel, and I picked out the radio stations I like to listen based on their branding, and also the room setup in their back and the microphones they used, which, if you didn't know, I'm big on microphones. I love microphones. And the cameras, and whether or not the camera footage is blurry, and whether or not they ask good questions. And branding is almost as big as the content that you are making. So if you make really good content, but you don't have the graphics, or you don't have the quality that you should, no one's gonna really like to watch it. And that's kind of what I learned yesterday. Quick tips with Matt, I guess. That branding is an important part. And I've always knew this because when I drove down the street, I live in a kind of small town, so when I drove down the street and I was looking at street signs and stuff, the branding on the local signs, I don't like that. I don't like the local branding kind of thing, because they look like they're homemade and they're, inviting, but they don't feel inviting to me. I like big corporate, big company branding, you know? Something simple, something sharp, something nice, nothing too crazy like these people are trying to do in their signs. You know, it's too much for the eye to kind of perceive, and like the wacky fonts and whatever. Branding is just a huge, huge, huge part. of making a YouTube channel. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to smack that like button. I'll see y'all later.